Hi guys, thank you for stopping by and checking out Twin Oracles. I'm here to do a reading for you. It is a general reading. Please accept the messages that resonate if they resonate and leave it if it does not. This reading is for entertainment purposes only because it is a general reading, and your intuition is always called upon first and foremost. Whenever you watch this video, whether it's today or a year from now, have faith and trust that that's when it will most resonate with you. And if you hear me say he, she, him, her, it, they, etc., please feel free to reverse the roles if and wherever need be. We will be working with this deck today. Channel message for you, our beautiful collective, is that it's beautiful to see that some of you are really truly taking the time out to heal. Okay, you've gone through some kind of hardship, some kind of pain, some kind of battle, some kind of ending, turmoil, chaos, destruction. For some of you, it's been rough. For some of you, not so much, but nonetheless, it doesn't make it any easier, okay? So for some of you, you've undergone a spiritual battle, spiritual warfare, and that's coming to an end or coming to a close, or it's ended, and now you're healing from it. So pat yourself on the back. Congratulations to you. That is not easy to do. That's why majority of humanity runs from doing the inner work. So I love to see that. I'm sorry that you went through what you went through, but I love to see that you're healing from it. You're taking that time to heal, okay? All right, what messages do we have for our beautiful collective, sorry. For some of you, you're trying to sort things out. Like you can't figure out from ends, heads, tails, you're in confusion. You don't know what this was. How did this happen? When did it happen? When did this person change? They weren't always like that. You know, did someone get to them, or was this the real them? I didn't know that they were like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're just asking a lot of questions. You're trying to sort through things. You're trying to figure things out. Okay. So you have Judgment and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, so for some of you, you know, there was someone in your life here that you were dealing with, you or someone else, that, you know, you were presented with an opportunity to grow and evolve spiritually, and the call was not answered. Someone turned it down. It's like God was saying, and it could be that you were dealing with this type of person or these types of people where God was using you to help them grow and evolve. And God wanted to see how they would treat you, and they treated you very poorly. So they did not answer the call. God gave them an opportunity to allow them the decision or the choice to put themselves on the right path, on the right road, on a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey. And the call was not answered here. You or someone else, right? So the Hierophant is God calling, right? This is God's call. And someone kept to themselves and held back. They held back. Perhaps this person really was focusing on money. They were focusing on wealth, material gain. They were focusing on power, you know, trying to accumulate wealth. I'm not sure, but it's like they chose money over spirituality, or they chose to hold on to pain or difficulty. They chose to hold on to something rather than choose the spiritual gift that God was offering. So you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Interesting how a lot of these are coming out in reverse. You have 4-4 here. So some of you could be 44 years old. Your house number could be 44. Someone that you're dealing with is 44. There's some kind of significance with the number 4 or the number 8. Someone has like mental unease. This can be someone who's a narcissist. It feels for some of you, okay? So someone in your life could be a narcissist. They're not well with their mind, okay? They're not at ease with their mind. You know, this person can like to sabotage. They could be an empath, or sorry, a narcissist. Whatever this is, it's not a situation that is on solid grounds. Like this person is unstable. And it also feels like God will provide another opportunity to this person to choose the spiritual path, or to choose a better path. It doesn't have to be a spiritual path, but to choose a better path for themselves. You know, what it looks like here is the way the universe works, the way God works is God gives you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. He keeps trying to call you back towards him. And it's up to you to choose to go towards him or not. But after so many opportunities after opportunities after opportunities after opportunities, if you don't heed the call, then God comes in and creates a divine intervention. And that's what this tower is. So it's always easier to accept the call when God is offering it time after time after time than it is to be forced into a divine intervention, because this one is more painful. Okay, so always try to choose to take the higher road, to take the higher path. Always try to choose to accept the offers that God has given you. And what's important is to hear those calls. So the best way to hear those calls is to sit there in stillness, in silence, and ask God, God, what do you want to tell me? What do you want to show me? What do you want me to do? Which road do you want me to take? What path do you want me to go on? Okay, because there is some kind of divine intervention here. All right, we'll get a couple more cards and then we'll close this out. See, this is an ending, right? There's a potential for something to end easier, and there's a potential for something to end a little bit harsher, okay? The choice is up to you. And there's the choice, the Two of Wands. What will you choose? Will you choose to end it on your own, or will you choose to have the ending be forced upon you by the hand of God? Okay. For some of you, I see you actively moving on from this, taking the initiative to choose. I see some of you are taking the initiative to choose to end this with your own free will, upon your own accord, with your own two hands. And I love that energy. This is exactly what God's asking you to do. You want to hear the call, right? Because if you don't hear the call and if you don't answer the call, then again, it's kind of forced upon us, and that's a more difficult path. This Tower card is more difficult. So you want to make sure that you are spending quality time in silence and stillness, hearing the word of God, getting into the word of God, so you hear the call and so you don't miss the call. Because for some of you, there could be a missed opportunity here. So you just want to make sure you're always in tune, always in check with God, hearing God's voice, making that connection, communing and communicating with God, so you can receive his guidance and direction. All right. And always ask and pray for discernment, wisdom, and truth. Okay, so there you have it, my beautiful collective. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated and if you felt something within your heart shift while watching this video, hit that like button. We're trying to get over 1,000 subscribes for this video. Thank you to those of you, our A1 subscribers that have been with us from day one. And if you haven't done so already, we ask you to consider subscribing to Twin Oracles. It does not cost you anything, and it means the world to us. This is how we help get the message circulate out there in the world to everyone else that needs to hear these messages. So thank you for all your love, all your support. Until the next time, this is beautiful. You've got this. Answer the call. It's meant to be had. All right. Bye for now. Mwah.